All right, what's going on, guys? T Torres back here for another video. So in today's video, we're going to go over the 500-mile review of the Honda Navi 110cc bike. We got a little over 532 miles on the bike. If you hear my neighbor's dogs barking in the background, I'm sorry about that. But so far, like I said, we got a little over 532 miles on the bike. And just to go over some things that I've done to the bike in case you guys are new here. We've done the AC to DC headlight conversion for the LED headlight. We've done the man-in-the-box intake. We've done the clutch kit. We've done the variator. We've done different rollers, different rear tire. We've done a different rear shock. We did the fender eliminator with LED turn signals in the front and back. And then as you can see, we have done the Yoshimura exhaust. And then we've also done the man-in-the-box jet kit for the carburetor, which isn't super hard at all. I need to put this bike on the connected to my draggy to see what this bike can do speed wise. Now let's go ahead and give the bike a cold start. So it's not that cold out, but it needs to warm up a little bit more. And of course, can't forget we've done the Geodesign graphics kit, and we've also done the GoV lights. We have a light in the cargo space here, under the tail, under the plastics here as well. That looks super cool. So one of the main things that I love this bike for, one, because of the storage compartment, I can take this up down to the store, ride it up to the dollar store, grab some stuff, you know, laundry detergent, half a gallon of milk, some kind of condiments or anything. It's great for daily commuting on that. You know, I cut a buddy's yard that has a Airbnb property. I ride it there and back. It gets great gas mileage, but you won't catch me riding this bike on the main roads because I really think this bike probably tops out about 58, maybe 60 miles an hour. Although it is, you know, an automatic, it still takes it 2 minutes to get there, and there's no telling the amount of RPMs that we're getting at to get to that point. But all around, I absolutely love this bike. I bought this bike, one, for my girl to become, you know, a beginner rider on this bike. I need to get her back on this bike before too long, get her more comfortable, you know, with riding the bike, turning the bike, parking the bike, starting the bike, you know, turn signals, all that good stuff. Just need to get her over to an empty parking lot and get that thing going. But, you know, for me, being, you know, a 6 foot, 200 pound rider, I think this bike is plenty. Even if you're a little bit bigger guy or, you know, or girl, I still think this is a great entry level beginner bike. And if you live in like a city metropolitan area, this is a perfect motorcycle scooter to have. Very, very low maintenance. The only thing I've changed on this bike is the rear tire. I popped it at the Barber Small Bore Fest. I got a screw in it somehow, and I think I'm in for, I have a Shinko rear tire that I think was like $100 mounted. So we're really not in that much. I don't know how much I'm in total for all the aftermarket stuff, but I'll have links down in the description if you guys are interested in getting some of that stuff. I'm just going to go off on a little tangent here. I hope all y'all had a great Thanksgiving, being able to visit with friends and family. For all my brothers overseas, all my brothers and sisters overseas, I know what that's like, being away from family for the holidays. I've been there and done that, so I definitely feel you. I feel for you being in that situation, but it gets better. You're going to come back home and everything will be great. So thank you for serving our country from, you know, now and and doing what you got to do to protect our country. So, and if you're watching this and you're on the fence about buying a Honda Navi, I highly recommend it. You know, I've got a Grom big bore 149cc. We have the Honda Monkey. I've got the Duke 390, and I've got a 79 Trail 90. And I'll tell you, this Navi, being a small bore bike, is still just as much fun riding the Honda Monkey or the Grom as it is the Navi. So I think Honda really hit this bike out of the park on that, was it $1,809 mark? But just like anything else in this economy, in this world, good luck finding a brand new Honda Navi for MSRP. I don't remember how much I paid for mine. It was probably like $2,300. I don't remember out the door how much it was, but we are selling. My KTM Duke 390 is for sale. It's time to move on to a bigger bike, but that's not the focus of today's topic. It is definitely the Honda Navi. Let me pause the video. Amazon is here delivering a package. Sorry about that. We had Amazon dropping off a package. So like I mentioned, we have the nice, beautiful Yoshimura exhaust. Let me turn this on. Let me see. Is it working? Yeah, we have the nice LED turn signals from Man in the Box, as well as we have them up front with the LED headlight as well. Turn that off. Here's the intake. Obviously, you can't see inside of here, but we have the clutch, the rollers, the variator, contra spring. All that good stuff is done to that. And then, of course, on the carburetor, we have different jets, crankcase, breather, actual man-in-the-box intake, and that's it. Supposedly, we have a high-compression piston coming eventually for this bike as well. So that'll be definitely a good thing to have to crank out some more power. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns about the bike, please let me know. This is a great bike to get you motivated and fired up to get back out on riding a bike. Or if this is your first beginner bike, and you live in a small town or a small community where you can hop on it, ride on streets that are, I don't know, 35 miles or less, 35 miles per hour or less, this is definitely the ideal bike for that. I take this bike sometimes, we'll load it up in the truck, go cruise the beach, because it's only like 25 miles an hour, maybe 35 miles an hour in some spots, tops. But yeah, like I said, this bike performs well. Highly recommend getting the man-in-the-box upgraded rear shocks. Take some of that squishiness out, kind of firms the ride up as well. And let's see, like I said, we're about 532 miles in. I believe I did the first oil change on this bike at about, I think I did 300 miles on it. We did the first maintenance on it. And I think around 600 miles, so I'm going to do the next maintenance. Check the oil, check the valve adjustment, and I don't know what else we're supposed to do on there, but I'm looking forward to the aftermarket community to see if we can get some different wheel and tire combos. I've seen a few machine wheels that have came out for the Navi as well, so I'm looking forward to that. I'd like to change out the handlebars, the grips, get rid of these mirrors. I'd like to do some bar-in mirrors if at all possible. I really do need to do the brake delete, the parking brake delete. But one of my favorite things probably is going to be, let me see if I can fire it up and show you guys, is the Govee lights for the Navi. See if I can do it. Okay, of course. Pairing unsuccessful. But yeah, being able to have the bike lit up at night for cruising around at nighttime is definitely a cool thing. And one of the best is definitely having that storage space is definitely a plus. This bike has been nothing but fun to ride. I'd like to do an LED turn signal. I'd like to get a tinted little small sport style windscreen on it as well. And here you can see, let me get in there. Here you can see the LED headlight that I put in there. as well. If I could own 2 of these, I definitely would. But my next question is, I was thinking about adding an e-bike to the channel, doing some kind of like off-road riding content with the e-bike, because the Air Force Base has a bunch of land that they have trails that you can ride normal bikes in. I was thinking about getting a Sur-Ron, one of the Sur-Ron bikes, but I just don't have enough knowledge or information on e-bikes. So if you have any knowledge or information on e-bikes, please leave me a comment down below on what e-bike to get. You know, I've seen the Sur-Ron everywhere on YouTube. I think it'd be a great bike to have, and especially to be ripping it on the trails. So if you have any information on that, please let me know. But yeah, that is going to do it for today's video. If you have any questions or comments or concerns about the Navi or some other stuff that I should do to the Navi, please leave me a comment down below. And if you're new here, stopping to the channel for the first time, please hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, leave this video a big thumbs up, and we've got plenty more of riding content to come. The riding season isn't quite over with yet. We did get up to, I don't know, about 70 something degrees today. So me and my buddy Connor, he took his Benelli TNT 135 out. I took the Grom out, and yeah, we rode for a little bit today, so that was great. And also, we still have to do the steel braided brake lines front and rear, new chain, and new rear sprocket, and new front sprocket for the Monkey. So some more to come on that, and then hopefully the Duke will be gone out of here. Either it's going to be money for an e-bike, or I'm definitely thinking about getting the Honda Africa Twin, so I think that's going to happen. But that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace.